To me, landscape architecture is the glue in between architecture and nature. It's the thing that binds the man-made to what's natural.
Landscape architecture is one of the professions that has the best opportunity to help us solve the big global problems that we have today.
Because if you imagine a collection of buildings and all the spaces in between, that's what we can do.
So architecture stops at the facade, and that's where we start.
I would define landscape architecture as the total integration of the built environment with nature.
From urban design to site planning to historical preservation, as well as park design and also garden design.
Every single public space that you step into is landscape architecture.
Urbanization, population growth, environmental degradation, climate change, health, all these big picture issues, landscape architecture is well equipped to deal with the physical design aspects of them.
When I first heard what landscape architecture was, I got very excited, and when I found out that FIU had a program, I knew that's where I wanted to apply.
First, I chose to do a master's in landscape architecture because I was very interested in sustainability. I had the opportunity to do a 2-year track accelerated program that was very attractive to me.
I chose FIU to receive a Master's of Landscape Architecture not only because of the excellent reputation and high academic quality, but also because of the economic value. The professors are so knowledgeable. The amenities of the campus really make student life very enjoyable.
I fell in love with working here. The studio allows you to stay 24/7 if you like, which became my second home. The print lab, the fabrication lab really helps you go further in your skill.
Landscape architecture is important because it's the understanding of outdoor environments, understanding the ecologies, the natural movements, human condition, and how we all interact together.
I think it's all about creating well-designed outdoor spaces that influence the quality of life of people.
All the world issues are related to landscape architecture. Sustainability, environment, climate change, water rising, everything is related to the earth, and landscape architecture is about the earth.
In fact, we're probably the only profession that deals with the physical environment that has a strong background in natural systems.
There's a million things you can do with landscape architecture, ranging from recreational sports activities all the way to urban plazas and roofscapes and green roofs.
The faculty and staff, they really prepare you for what's coming. They ensure that students have opportunities of internships and job opportunities.
The landscape program organized a trip to New York in which we were able to meet leading firms and also alumni from FIU that are currently working there.
Our studio was invited to go to Peru to help redesign a neighborhood in a historic coastal town there, and they were very inviting to us. It was an amazing experience.
We went to Barcelona when we were doing our urban studio, and that was incredible. No one can teach you what you can go see.
Our master's project, which we call it, it was dealing with wetland restoration in Puerto Rico. And what was fantastic is we got to fly down to Puerto Rico and meet with the locals, look at the environment and how we could affect it.
I feel like what I've learned here, I can carry on through my whole life.
We established the program and we got it accredited shortly thereafter. This was in the mid-'80s, and we did it with a focus on tropical and subtropical landscapes, which really gives this program a unique aspect that no other program in the country has.
It's an incredible environment to learn in. The facility is top-notch. The faculty really pushes students towards that cutting edge, of really pushing the envelope in terms of what can be done in landscape architecture, really encouraging students to look beyond what is considered conventional.
I have been in the fortunate position where I've been able to employ students. And I find that FIU students particularly are able to adapt to unique situations to create real interesting solutions to problems.
By the mere fact that they graduate in a design program in Miami definitely gives them an advantage in this South Florida subtropical environment over many other landscape architecture programs in the United States.
FIU is unique because it's kind of nestled between these two ecologies, one being the Florida Everglades, the 6,000 square mile area of just undisturbed natural resource. And then on the other side, you really have the contrast of the urban realm.
The location, Miami, is a hub, and it used to be just the capital of Latin America, but now it's really becoming a player in the world scene.
Miami and South Florida in general, in many ways, are the leading edge of some of the problems that we're facing in the bigger picture. From sea level rise to fast population change, to urban sprawl, to dealing with environmental issues, to high density environments. It's a wonderful laboratory here to study landscape architecture.
I think it offers students an environment which is unlike any place else, both architecturally, design-wise.
We are a multi-ethnic environment where people from all over the world can be in a classroom.
The weather is beautiful, the light is beautiful, the plants are always green and lush. It's a dream for a landscape architect to have this palette.
Places that people love are places that are well designed. Places that people love are places that will persist and last. And I think we have to be very conscious of that as we talk about sustainability into the future.
I really want to show the world that by creating these amazing spaces can really change the lives of people.
If I have to say what is a profession of the future, I would say it's landscape architecture.
It's about the greater good.
If you really like design and you're very creative and you enjoy being outside, I think landscape architecture is definitely where you should be.
If you care about the environment, if you care about the earth, if you care about your urban settings, this is what you should do.
Make waves, move mountains.
Join FIU Landscape Architecture.